Hey yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about some James Charles. So basically what happened was James Charles got himself into some more hot water. So I don't even know how you fuck up. This is the third time he fucked up in this situation of having a problem with underage people and sexual. I don't know how you fuck up 3 times in this, but basically what happened was James Charles was accused of grooming a 16-year-old kid, asking for nudes, asking for inappropriate pictures, and knowing about the kid's age, but still not caring about it. So what my point is, so first let me bring up the kid's point, which is around a 34-second clip that I'll play right now.
So one of my Snapchat videos want to send. But basically what I said like an hour ago was that I get what you're saying. It makes sense. I'm not gonna make any big steps yet. I'm just gonna kind of wait it out to see what goes on from here. Even though he already did it. If he asks for something again, then that's when I'll consider it. But if not, then... But he still did it. Like, that's the only problem. I don't know. I don't know. We just have to talk about it more.
So now that you guys watched this clip, James Charles then responded by saying, grooming and pedophilia. There is a video going around me about on TikTok and Twitter of a guy calling me a groomer, and I want to address it right away. The accusation that I have groomed this person is completely false. Last week, I came across someone on my Instagram Explorer page, and I saw he followed me and added him on Snapchat. The next morning, I woke up to several snaps from this person. Being excited, I added him back, saying that he loved me, and he also lewd photos of himself in the shower. I asked how old he was right away. And he told me he was 18. So I started flirting back. In the excitement of meeting someone I thought could be potentially great, I didn't ask for a copy of his ID and passport. It is now clear, based on the video he uploaded, and he was taking photos of me with another device, and had a unitor motive from the beginning. Later in the day, he asked a few things that made me question the validity of the original age answer. And when I asked him to confirm his age once again, he admitted he was 16. I told him I was really uncomfortable and apologized for flirting with him, but instead he continued talking and saying victim, blaming him or victimizing myself either. Simply sharing what happened, and what happened was not okay. After false allegations like this in the past, I would never knowingly engage with this instead of taking someone's word for it. I now will ask to see the ID or passport of every guy I have a contact. Basically, now that I've read what James Charles responded with, I'm basically saying that this is complete bullshit. Okay, so you're saying, how do you fuck up 3 times with this? Like, the first time, okay, mistakes are happened. The second time, like the first time, I promise next time. The second time, bro, that's weird. You should have learned from your actions. But I guess mistakes can always happen. But the third time, that makes no goddamn sense. So what I'm trying to say here is, you have been into sexual troubles for 3 times already, and you have still never asked for any ID or passport. And the worst place is, why on Snapchat? Snapchat is a place where I think the servers can save up to 30 days of information with 30 days of information. So if there's any legal action that the police get involved with this, they can just go up to the Snapchat servers and check up, and you could actually, this could lead to files, lawsuits, and maybe even in severe cases, him going to jail. As James Charles having, have been having a worse reputation ever since the past years he's been relevant for, the 3 years he's been relevant for. James Charles has now gotten himself into hot water again. I don't get how you make this mistake 3 times and still don't learn from your actions. Also, the kid has brought up with more evidence, basically pointing his fact that James Charles was a groomer and that he actually talked this kid in appropriate ways and asked for lewd photos. As in the clip, if you saw when he was talking, basically it said that he kept on texting him asking for more photos. And then the kid responded to James Charles basically explanation of explaining that he was not fault and that this was completely true and that he is okay and he's good in this situation. The kid is bringing up with even more evidence, basically stating the fact that James Charles blocked him first, and the kid came out about his age before, like right when they started talking, and that's basically what happened after they started talking. James Charles asked for nudes, and then the kid said that he was uncomfortable with sending lewd photos of himself naked as a 16-year-old to a 21-year-old. And James Charles said that it's kind of ironic, as he said keep it our little secret, but as the kid said, James Charles said to keep it a secret between them. As James Charles is looking in a really bad situation, as, again, how many times do I have to bring this up? This is the 3rd time this has happened. You shouldn't be making the same mistake 3 times in a row already. And the second thing is the kid has so much more information. James Charles came out with one thread, and even one of the workers, or one of James Charles' staff workers, said that James Charles was dying, and it was not getting irrelevant. He was trying to pull off a stunt, basically saying that oh, I'm relevant now, that I was accused, and look, I'm not the groomer. I think that's crazy. If he actually did that, that would be a whole nother pot to stir, because that could be even bigger. But the problem is, if the kid is actually telling the truth, this could lead to legal action and James Charles being arrested or attacked for grooming a small kid. Now, I think that what he did was awful, and I'm not saying that there's any proof that he actually did these, but if he did, I think that that's awful. There is no proof. This story could just either be a hoax, or the kid trying to get attention, or this could be true and James Charles actually did groom a small kid. So those were basically my points I needed to add. And then basically what I need to say is the people defending James Charles, like, oh, well, what if the kid put in a fake ID? Well, there's a difference between, if you're gonna lie, are you seriously going to go that far that you're going to put a fake ID in your conversation so you can get proof? And even if the kid put a fake ID, James Charles could say, oh, well, he showed me a fake ID, and that could lead to more evidence of him not being a pedo, or a groomer. But the stakes are not looking good for James Charles. He is in a really bad situation, as he made the same mistake 3 times. And this could lead to his fall out of relevance to be really big, as it could affect the beauty community in a big way, as the beauty community is one of the big parts of society. And basically, I don't think that the James Charles defenders have enough information, but in the past 2 weeks there hasn't been much information that has came out. The side is looking that James Charles could actually be a groomer. If this is true, I hope he comes out like John Swan and actually addresses it, or like cuz it wouldn't be smart like cuz it's not smart just like if you don't address this like Mini Lad did, just to unaddress it and just pretend like this absolutely never happened, and if I don't think about it, it'll just go away. It does not work with drama on the internet. He did address this in this conversation, but he's never made a video about it explaining it, kind of like what he did with Tati, which basically brought over the people on his side and basically got all of his subscribers back. The crazy amount of subscribers he lost in those few days back a year and a year and a half ago. So that's what I basically wanted to bring up, this drama. I know the drama is already like a week and a half old, but I needed to address this, basically saying that James Charles cannot make the same mistake 3 times, and the kid has more evidence, and the defenders against James Charles and James Charles' own defense, he has no screenshots to prove that he's innocent. No screenshots at all. So, and the kid has many screenshots proving there's a far lot more evidence, okay? The defenders of James Charles really don't even know what they're talking about. And basically what's happening is James Charles, if he's found out to actually be a groomer, like Call Me Carson, when Carmi Carlson completely left the internet, or Mini Lad, I think that he could enter a stage where he completely leaves the internet and completely falls out of evidence, as being found out to doing illegal crimes or illegal activities could ruin a person's career, like Mini Lad, Call Me Carson. Those are just 2 people I can get on top of my head that have, in this year, have been relevant of being found out to do illegal stuff and found out to be groomers, and that ended up ruining their careers. And well, not really ruining him, it did ruin Mini Lad's career, but with Call Me Carson, he just kind of stopped posting it. He never addressed anything, which I really don't like. I think he should have came out and actually addressed this, not just like be like Mini Lad and try to, oh well, if I don't think about it, it'll just go away. So, yeah, there's basically, these new allegations have been brought up, and, I mean, this could just be a fake hoax, kind of like with Tati falling out of relevance or trying to get famous, off someone else's career. I think that's awful, and if the kid actually did that, he deserves to get all the backlash he deserves, kind of like what John Swan did when he lied about Dream. I hope James Charles kind of comes out like John Swan did and basically addresses the truth that yes, I actually did groom this 13-year-old, because no matter if you lie, it's always best to come out with the truth. And lying will just get the problem to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it'll get so big that you won't be able to handle it, and you'll need to actually address it. And well, let me tell you, apology YouTube videos are not good, like really not good, like really awful, like no. So yeah, there's basically my situation on the James Charles drama. I will be moving to commentary videos now. If you guys want to see more gaming, you should follow my Twitch channel. It's Leather. Just go to Twitch. It's Leather. Follow it. My schedule is basically I stream. I'll post my schedule later. I stream over the weekends. I do like 4-hour streams. Maybe later. Maybe sometimes. Maybe if we get maybe if I get a little bigger on Twitch. I'm hoping to get a little bigger on Twitch. Maybe if I get a little bigger on Twitch, maybe we can do our first 24-hour stream or something. So yeah, I'm just addressing this drama, and I will be moving to commentary on YouTube, like I just said. So yeah, thank you for watching, and peace.